Hello and welcome back to English Learning Hub. Part 5. We are looking at 50 useful TOEFL vocabulary. If you haven't seen the previous parts, we've pasted the link in the description below. Here are the 50 words for today. Let's get into it. Devious. Deceptive, dishonest, indirect. You have to be devious if you're going to succeed in business. Devoid. To lack or be without something necessary or usual, lacking. He seems to be devoid of any feelings for his parents. Devout. Religious, believing strongly in religion and obeying all its rules or principles. It's not surprising that her devout parents were worried about her. Dictum. A short statement, especially one expressing advice or a general truth. He followed the famous American dictum, "Don't get mad, get even." Didactic. Instructive, designed to teach people something, especially a moral lesson. Children's books possess a practical, didactic purpose, to instill a love for reading. Diffident. Shy and not confident of your abilities. You shouldn't be so diffident about your achievements, you've done really well. Dilemma. A difficult decision, a situation in which a difficult choice has to be made between two different things you could do. She faces the dilemma of disobeying her father or losing the man she loves. Dilettante. An admirer of the fine arts, amateur, non-professional. They have a dilettante approach to the realities of the countryside and wildlife. Disconcert. To make someone feel anxious, confused, embarrassed, or worried. Rebecca was disconcerted by all the attention she was getting. Disconsolate. Without hope, extremely sad and disappointed. The players were disconsolate after losing what should have been an easy game. Discourse. To communicate in an orderly fashion, to talk. The scientists discoursed on a conference call for just 5 minutes but were able to solve 3 major problems. Discrete. Clearly separate or different in shape or form, individual. There were 4 discrete aspects to the architecture of the home. Discursive. Moving from one point to another without any strict structure, rambling. When the writer was drunk, he often talked for hours in a discursive manner. Disparate. Unequal, different, unlike, contrasting. They came from disparate backgrounds, one a real estate magnate, the other a custodian. Disparity. The difference in form, character, or degree, inequality. There is a great disparity between a light snack and a great feast. Dispassionate. Not influenced by emotion, calm, unbiased. The book is intended to provide a more dispassionate understanding of recent history. Dispatch. To send someone or something somewhere for a particular purpose, to send a letter, package, or message somewhere. Within seconds, the university police can identify the exact origin of the alarm and dispatch officers to investigate. Dispatch. The act of sending goods, a message, etc. to a place, promptness. In her latest dispatch, our correspondent reports on new negotiations. Dispel. To make something, especially a feeling or belief, go away or disappear. I'd like to start the speech by dispelling a few rumors that have been spreading recently. Dissension. Disagreement between people or within a group. There are signs of dissension within the ruling political party. Dissent. To disagree with other people about something, to differ in belief or opinion. They agreed that something had to be done but dissented on how to do it. Dissolute. Living loosely, enjoying immoral activities and not caring about behaving in a morally acceptable way. This makes it less likely that investors would encourage a dissolute borrower to mend its ways by withholding finance. Distraught. Extremely upset and anxious so that you cannot think clearly. She's still too distraught to speak about the tragedy. Diverse. Different, very different from each other and of various kinds. The course offerings were so diverse. I had a tough time choosing. Diversify. To make something varied or different, to increase the product range of a company, to offer new products. People are advised to diversify their investments in the stock market to reduce risk. Diverting. Entertaining and amusing. It's a great game for diverting restless kids on long car rides. Divisible. Able to be divided. A pixel is the smallest graphic unit of the image and, as an atom, it is not further divisible. Divulge. To reveal, to give someone information that is supposed to be secret. Police refuse to divulge the identity of the suspect. Dogmatic. Being certain that your beliefs are right and that others should accept them. The student's dogmatic presentation annoyed his classmates as well as his instructor. Dolorous. Sorrowful, feeling or showing great sadness. After the woman's death, her husband was completely dolorous. Dynamic. Energetic, having a lot of ideas and enthusiasm, continuously changing or developing. You must be prepared to be part of an energetic and dynamic team. Ecclesiastic. A Christian priest or official. His subsequent career as an ecclesiastic was one of considerable distinction. Edict. An official order or statement given by someone in authority. Unfair edicts from management caused many employees to leave. Edify. To improve people's minds or character by teaching them about something. The teachers worked to edify their students through lessons and discussion. Effete. No longer productive, exhausted, weak and without much power. The effete man was scared of his own shadow and hid in the closet during thunderstorms. Egotistic. Selfish, considering yourself to be better or more important than other people. I think that is about the most egotistic statement that any person could make. Egregious. Extremely bad in a way that is very noticeable. It was an egregious error for a statesman to show such ignorance. Elaborate. To add more information to or explain something that you have said. The congresswoman said she was resigning, but refused to elaborate on her reasons for doing so. Elicit. To draw out, to extract from, to get information or a reaction from someone, often with difficulty. Have you managed to elicit a response from them yet? Elucidate. To make clear, to explain, to clarify. The reasons for the change in weather conditions have been elucidated by several scientists. Emissary. Representative, a person who is sent to deliver an official message, especially from one country to another, or to perform a special task. We know that emissaries were sent to try to buy their votes a few weeks ago. Emerge. To appear or become known. After the election, protest groups began to emerge. Emit. To send out light, sound, or a smell, or a gas or other substance. The alarm emits a high-pitched sound if anyone tries to break in. Enact. To put something into action, especially to make something law, to perform a story or play. A package of economic sanctions is to be enacted against the country. Encircle. To surround something, forming a circle around it. The house is encircled by a high fence. Endure. To suffer something difficult, unpleasant, or painful. We had to endure a 9-hour delay at the airport. Engender. To make a feeling or situation exist. The vice president's speech did not engender confidence in his judgment. Enlighten. To give someone information so that they understand something better. She didn't enlighten him about her background. Evaporate. To cause a liquid to change to a gas, especially by heating. Plants keep cool during the summer by evaporating water from their leaves. Erratic. Moving or behaving in a way that is not regular, certain, or expected. She can be very erratic. One day she is friendly and the next she'll hardly speak to you. Well done for making it all the way through. We'll upload the next parts very soon. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe because more valuable content is on the way. See you in the next videos.